one.
Now, once you've gurneyed your car down, let it go. You've done a really good job. Now, take the first microfiber cloth, which is what I use. I tend to buy them from super cheap. Once a year or twice a year they have a sale, and one of those ends up being $1 each. The normal retail is $2, but for $1 each you can't go wrong. So I use the first one. I'll do the whole car and rinse it off as I go. So this, you can say, kind of will now act like your sponge when you wash the car, because if any parts that the gurney hasn't removed, this now removes them. Then at the end you've got two of those. You may need a third to give it that gleaming, clean, white look. So just simply go over the entire car. Usually I'll do the windows first. When I do the windows, I'll actually use the cleaner one as we go along the way. So you can see it doesn't take long.
So you're taking the excess water off with the first cloth.
Correct.
Which is a cloth that you'll discard when it's finished. And then you're buffing with the second one?
Drying.
Drying with the second one. You can
see how clean it leaves it. There's no streak marks, no water marks. So with the first one, I'll do the windows first. I'll just go around the four sides and do this part. And by then, the first cloth, the blue one, will be saturated. And at that point, I'll do the rest of the bodywork with this one cloth only. Because while you do it, it's best to come along with the second rag at the same time, because when you dry it, that's what gives it that lovely, clean, 100% look with no streak marks.
Which is pretty hard to get on a black car, or not to get.
Well, the wonderful thing not ever having scratched the paintwork by doing this system, you can just keep it shiny and clean in very minimum time. Okay, so that's like the outside, and now what I'll do, I generally start with the roof, keep that one for later, and do the roof. And this is like the cleaning process to remove any dirt that the gurney hasn't gotten to. You can see with this that it does almost cleans it with one go, but I will be coming back and doing the two microfiber process.
Well, let's leave Nick to his hard labour.